The fans also know and love you from your time as a coach on The Voice.
Oh, I love The Voice. Yeah.
Queen Emma is going to try and make a joke right now.
Okay.
That I'm also a coach.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I coach high school field hockey. Very different coaching situation.
Yeah.
Different level of pressure.
Yeah.
How was it to
Do you
be a coach
really
on The
coach
Voice?
high school?
Yes, I do.
I didn't know that. You have how many kids? You coach it and you do this?
Yes.
Are you okay?
Jury's still out.
Oh my God, you must.
Yeah,
I mean, I run on fumes as well, but like, wow, that's a lot.
This is the chaos.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm similar. I like that too. I operate well into that and pressure. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And that's like, wow, a lot of girls too. That's a lot of
A
estrogen.
lot of estrogen.
Woo!
Yes.
Okay. And coaches, because I had coaches, like I had bad ones and I had great ones. The great ones, I mean, they're also therapists.
Well, I've had some coaches in my life that I have encouraged me to then become a coach because I know the way that they impacted my life.
Yeah.
The Voice, similarly, you had the opportunity to coach.
Basically who I was whenever I started. Yeah.
Right. And so how do you feel that experience was for you?
So great. I love it. I wouldn't have stopped doing the show had I not moved across the country and been a single mom of two. But it was the most like, I think the person who understood me the most about it was Jennifer Hudson. We both did a season together, and it was like, sometimes you know, not most of the time. Most of the time, all the coaches are like incredible, but sometimes it's like, you're like, oh, okay, like you're treating them less than, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, this was me and Jennifer. Like, you know, this is how we got our start. And every artist gets their start in a different way. So I think for us, people like us that have been there in that audition process and just being so judged instantaneously, like on maybe not your best performance, but like, you know, you could do better, but like, it's a grueling thing and it's unforgiving in a lot of ways and a lot of pressure out of the bat for these artists that I don't think a lot of artists that sell tons of records would be able to handle. Like it's a different thing. And so I think for me, and speaking for Jennifer, it's just a really cool thing to be able to look them in the face and go, look, you know, for her too, because she was like, I didn't win and I've won an Oscar. You know, she's like, you can make a career out of this. Like I think it's really cool for us to be able to have artists on our team and go, this is hard. Like, it's not, even after after I won Idol, people were like, oh, she's a millionaire. No, I wasn't. Like, they say $1 million contract. No, I didn't. They said I'd get a car. No, I didn't. Like, I didn't get any of that. We were playing like festivals in the middle of cow shit, plugging in all our gear.
Sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's still a hustle. Like, every bit of it. At 42, it's still a hustle. So it's, you know, but to be able to look at them and say, this isn't just like a thing that you're going to be on here and it's it. It could be, but it could not be, you know, at the same time. And you could get somewhere. We're like the light at the end of the tunnel because it's not lip service. We actually were you.
That's amazing to be able to take your experiences and directly apply that to mentoring those young artists that were on your team, and to be able, like you're saying, to then say to them, I was there. Yeah. I've received this quick criticism, this sort of jump to who I am and how I am as a singer. And just based on one performance.
Well, and who you are, because I start with this. I'm like, you're not making an album. This is not your most credible album ever. We're not doing Imagine John Lennon here. What we're doing here is navigating a competition, which is completely different.
Right.
So
strategy.
It's strategy. So it's like you're trying to like strategize with them, and you can't always win every artist over because sometimes they weren't meant to be a part of that kind of environment, and they can't let it go. Their creative credibility or whatever can't let go. And it's like, well, you can have both. Let's find a song that marries both. But it's like, you know, you don't want to give everything away at first. You want to save some. You got to build up. It's like, it's a strategy. So it's. I think that's why though, Jennifer and I particularly, just because we did it, like it's a little helpful. And it's also like I had no one. Like I was the first winner, right? So like. It was hard, like not to like sound like whatever, but it was really hard. People were really mean. People that were really mean have been coaches. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like hated talent shows. Yes. And then they ended up being on The Voice. It's like, okay. But like people were really cruel at first. They didn't like it.
Right.
It took the industry kind of by storm. Like a talent show is, you
Right.
know, like it was a very unlikable thing in
Which
the
is
industry,
funny,
but not in
considering
the populace.
where we've come.
Hilarious. Like now there's so many.